Good afternoon, boys and girls. You join me here on Wednesday afternoon for episode 12 of this Steaua Bucharest Football Manager 2017 series. Today we're going to be playing Grasshopper Zurich in the Europa League group stages, final game of the group phase. We need a result today to try and put the pressure on either West Ham or Athletic Bilbao. In our last episode, we got a really good result in Europe, which you can see in episode number 11. It was a 3-1 win over Athletic. Since then, we've played a couple of league games, so let's head across and see how we've got on. Let's roll the intro and start today's episode. So our first fixture after the 3-1 win against Athletic was a 2-2 draw with CSM Larsi. We did not perform well in this game, apart from Adrian Popper, who picked up the Man of the Match awards, courtesy of 2 assists, a goal from Maniru on the stroke of half time, and William in the second half. But to be honest, although we had the lion's share of possession and more shots at goal, we didn't take the chances that were presented to us throughout the game. And I think a 2-2 draw here at the Emil Alexandrescu Stadium was probably about right. They played relatively decently considering the quality of their team. Marius Mihalaci, probably their best player on the day. So that was that result, guys. Next after that, we played FC Botasani, who must have played some sort of mental pressing tactic because we've absolutely slaughtered them 6-0 here. Goals from Dennis Mann, Vlad Archim, Alin Tosca, a double from Daniel Popescu in that left back position, and Adrian Popper completed the rout. Assists from Todori, Dennis Mann, Popescu, Marko Momcilovic and Gabriel Tomas handed us a dominant win here. We had 27 attempts at goal, 14 of which were on target, 56% of play. We were much the better side in this game. Not really sure what went on with Botasani from a tactical point of view, but they must have played a high pressing game to have ended up with such terrible condition throughout the whole. I mean, that was just ridiculous. So I think we've kind of been lucky in that sense. And then we followed that up with quite a good win over FC Voluntari. Just a 1-0 win this time. Adrian Popper again, the go-to man, the player of the match with a 7.5 rating. Getting on the score sheet in the 6th minute. We have 54% of play, 10 shots at goal, 3 on target. We played Ivan Peric for the first time in this game, just to give him a few minutes, because we've got an important game coming up in Europe next. But we've added more points into the satchel in our pursuit for League 1 glory, or Liga 1 glory, shall we say. And this is currently how things stand at the top of the table. We're currently a point off the leaders, Dinamo Bucuresti, who are ahead on goal difference ahead of Viitorul Constanta, who are playing really well this season. And we're then 5 points clear of last season's winners, Astra Giurgiu, the title holders from last year. So we're performing quite well. Adrian Popper has got 9 goals in the league so far. He's just one behind the top goal scorer in the league so far, who plays for Panduri Targu Jui. Bit of a mouthful, that one, but so today, guys, we are going to be playing Grasshopper Zurich, and this is basically to establish, if we move that over there for a moment, so that is to establish who goes through into the next, well, the knockout rounds of the Europa League. So it's going to be Athletic against West Ham as well today. So hopefully we can get a result that propels us into those spots, and hopefully one of those gets beat. So we need to win. One of those gets beat, we're through, job done. Even if they draw, that's not the end of the world. We're still through by a point. So let's skip into today's game, boys and girls, and let's see how we get on. So looking at the setup of these two sides, they're going with a 4-4-2. It looks more like a 4-1-2-1-2 formation here rather than the 4-4-2 diamond that they're putting out. It's going to be interesting to see how they get on in this game. We beat them in the first fixture, remember. We're sticking with the 4-4-1-1, making the attacking midfielder more attacking this time. And I'm also going to put Golubovic back on as a target man. He hasn't played in recent games. We're going to follow the instructions here and go in hard on Lucas Anderson. And I passionately tell them we want them to deliver, and that doesn't work. So we need to go to our usual "we have faith," and that's got a little bit of green coming in there. We've got 2, 3, 5 bits of green out of 11. Not the end of the world. Let's quickly put this back onto extended for today's game, boys and girls, and let's get into the match. So we've kicked off here from Grasshoper Zurich, and it's Adrian Popper tries to go around Bands, but Kjellström picks up the ball. Plays the ball forward to Pulver. We've got a corner. Adrian Popper, away swinger towards Tosca. Golubovic picks it up on the edge of the area, finds Aganovic. Golubovic with a shot, and already, not even a minute gone in this game, and we're 1-0 up here against Grasshopper Zurich. We've started the game well. We're now top of the group. This is brilliant stuff. Steaua Bucharest here, ahead early doors here at the Letzigrund. Golubovic gets the ball in the back of the net. The big Bosnian, back in form, wanting to impress. We've already taken the lead now, and that is a great start for this game. And it's Aganovic now who gets the ball to Popescu. Popescu now advancing forward. Number 17 comes to track him, but he finds Aganovic with a lovely weighted pass to Golubovic, who plays in Dennis Mann, who makes a run. Vasic with the save. Ball cannons off him, but he manages to hold the follow-up. Brusselli on the ball now. Plays in Kim Kjellström to Debens to Anderson. Anderson now in space. Advances, finds Azali. That is that. There's a free kick here towards Kim Kjellström, but Golubovic gets his head on it, and Maniru takes the ball upfield. Maniru's got Adrian Popper to his right, but he finds Daniel Popescu to his left, who then plays in Dennis Mann, the number 7, and Dennis Mann makes it 2-0. Get in there. We are 2-0 up here with 13 minutes gone. Athletic are beating West Ham, so as things stand, guys, we will be advancing into the next round, or into the knockout stages of the Europa League. This is really good because West Ham are a good side, remember, and also Athletic Bilbao are also a very good side. I'd say they're both probably better than we are, but we've done really well to get results when we've needed them, beating West Ham and Athletic in our last 2 games. Golubovic to Anarche to Adrian Popper, who whips the ball in towards Dennis Mann, and Dennis Mann gets it in the net again. Adrian Popper is just fucking brilliant, isn't he? He's just absolutely ripping them apart. Again, what a cross. Anarche to Popper, whips in a lovely right-footed cross. Nice bit of power behind it. Dennis Mann on the volley, straight into the corner. Wheels away in front of the fans there. In front of the Grasshopper Zurich home fans. Goading them in front of their faces. We're 3-0 up here, 17 minutes on the clock. I'm just going to assertively tell the lads here to concentrate, because they're probably going to come at us now, I think, after that. And rightly so, because they haven't turned up in this game so far. Debens with the corner, plays it towards Anderson, but Florin Nita gathers the ball with ease and plays a ball up towards nobody up the other end of the field. And Konstantin picks it back up here for Grasshopper. Plays the ball towards Anderson, who finds Ruiger. Ruiger back to Anderson. Anderson now advancing towards the right corner flag. Plays the ball into Ruiger, who heads the ball over the bar. And the ball goes out for a corner. A goal kick, even. 20 minutes gone. Debens with the free kick to Kjellström. Bands gets behind Popper. Bands manages to keep it in, but Popper dispossesses him. And Popper is now on the charge. Plays a lovely weighted ball up towards Golubovic. Popper's advancing again. Aganovic now on the ball. Tries to play in Dennis Mann, but Kjellström tracks back just in time. Makes the tackle. And Pulver now boots it up towards... Dispossessed by Popescu. Pulver on the ball towards Anderson. Anderson now looks around him, finds Ruiger in space. Ruiger gets dispossessed by Tamas. Aganovic plays in Golubovic now, who advances forward, plays in Adrian Popper, who gets behind Bance. Adrian Popper's got Anarche to his right if he needs him. Adrian Popper's going to whip the ball in here, but Vasic makes the save. Ball is booted out for a throw-in. We are much the better side at the moment. Nita plays a short ball to Anarche, who finds Adrian Popper, who's got Bands in his pocket at the moment. Goes round Bands, plays in Golubovic, but Barthe makes the interception, and now Anderson has the ball to Izeli, to Pulver. Pulver back to Anderson, to Izeli now. He's going to play in Kjellström. Kjellström with a lovely little chip towards Ruiger, but Tamas intercepts the danger, anticipates the move. Bands on the ball to Kjellström. Anderson. And Narche gets it away. Golubovic now on the ball. Looks around him, finds Aganovic in space. Aganovic now looking around him, advancing forward. Is he going to try? No, he doesn't. He plays in Dennis Mann with a lovely bit of one-touch football. Muniru now is going to take a shot. Vasic with the save. Pretty poor finish there from Muniru. Lovely first-time ball there from Dennis Mann. Lovely football so far, guys. 5 shots, 5 on target. Can't ask any more than that, can we? Brilliant. Tamas on the ball now to Anache. Anache to Vlad Archim. Vlad Archim back to Florin Nita. 27 minutes. Nita finds Anache in acres of space. If he wants to square the ball, we're in equal amounts of space on this left flank. A lovely one-touch ball there from Dennis Mann. He finds Golubovic, who holds the ball up. Plays in Anache. Anache to Archim. Look to your left, Archim. Dennis Mann's available. Dennis Mann looks around, takes a really terrible shot. That was shit. Really poor there from Dennis Mann. But we are 3-0 up. And he has got 2 goals, so we can't complain too much at the moment. Hopefully we can continue. Izeli to Pulver. Pulver on the ball. Debens, the yellow card man. Vlad Archim manages to get the ball away. And you know something? We're just going to tell these lads now, just to certainly to tighten up now for the last few minutes of the game. Adrian Popper plays in the ball. Oh, thought Dennis Mann was going to get in there somehow. Anache now looks around him, finds Tamas in space. Tamas takes his time, finds Vlad Archim, the deep line playmaker, who then finds Anache, who's been in space all day long on that right flank. Adrian Popper on the ball now, plays the ball back to Vlad Archim. Vlad Archim's got options, plays to Aganovic. He's got Momcilovic running down, Daniel Popescu down the left flank, but he takes a shot and the ball goes out for a goal kick as we come towards half time here. Izeli on the ball. Kallstrom, Anderson, Roiger. Are they going to steal a goal just on the stroke of half-time? Anderson with the header. Nita makes the save, gathers the rebound, manages to hold on to it, run the clock down here, plays a lovely throw out wide to Popescu in space, and that is going to be the end of the first half. Dennis Mann has been absolutely sensational in the first half, and I'm going to passionately tell these lads that was a great start, and they've reacted to that well. So we're going to get straight back out there for this second half. So they're on the attack in this second half, but Muniru gets rid of that, plays Tamas, and that is the end of that highlight there. And it's Bricelli on the ball, the centre-back to Kim Kallstrom, outside to Barnes. Barnes goes inside to Debens. Debens has been their playmaker today, really. He takes a shot, but it just goes over the bar. We'll take that all day long. Not really posing a threat at the moment here. I'll look to make a change as well soon, I think. I think we can look to perhaps bring off Vlad Archim for Pintilli, possibly. I'm going to give it another 5 minutes, I think, here before making that change. So yeah, what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to bring on Mihai Pintilli for Vlad Archim, who's already on a yellow card, so we don't want to. And we're going to put Muniru in the deep line playmaker role, and we're also going to give a bit of game time here to Alexandru Tuduri for Bojan Golubovic. We're going to get back into the game, and it's Izeli, but Nita makes a great save. Great stuff there from Florin Nita, who plays it out wide to Popescu. Popescu now has the ball, finds Aganovic. Aganovic looks inside to Vlad Archim. Vlad Archim threads a lovely ball through to Golubovic, who holds it up, passes to the advancing Aganovic. Aganovic goes past one, takes a shot, and the ball just goes wide of the post. But we're in a good stage now, guys, we are. I think there's no real chance they're going to get 3 or 4 past us in the last few minutes. And look at this now. A minute to go. Debens with the free kick. Puts it wide of the post, and we have won this one 3-0 at the Letzigrund. What a brilliant performance. Brilliant stuff from the Steaua Bucharest, and we have gone through top of the group. Who'd have thought that at the start of the group stages? Who would have thought that? And do you know what? I've just realised that we're still over here, so I'm just going to put this back over this side. So we're now back in the right spot. Yeah, I've got to say, I'm very impressed with this, because I know Grasshopper are shit, but we've beaten Athletic and West Ham, and Grasshopper twice. And we've gone through top of the group, and we're going to get some lovely bit of finance from that as well, which is going to be good. So we've got, first of all, 310 grand for our win against Grasshopper. We've qualified for the first knockout round, which is always good. Dennis Man impresses. And we've also been given 516 grand for achieving first place in the Europa League Group L. So let's have a quick look at the finances here, and we're now up to 4.5 million, a profit of over £1 million this month. They've got to start giving us some money soon, because we're making really good money with these European results here. So we need to start seeing some sort of repayments in the non too distant future. We need some investment in our squad. So you have been watching episode number 12 today, and for today we are out of time on this Wednesday afternoon. We have got another episode coming up on Friday of this week, which will be episode 13, where we're going to play ASU Poly in the Cup of Romane 7th round, so make sure you tune in for that. If you've enjoyed this episode, guys, remember to smash the like button down below. The more people that get to see this video, we might stumble upon some more Steaua Bucharest fans that can follow and join in the story with us. It's going to be quite a long one, I think, this, because it's not going to be easy to challenge the likes of Barcelona, Real Madrid, Man United and all the superpowers in world football, but we're going to try our best. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, come back for the next episode, and I'll catch you again soon, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.